Today's guest inside the Edward Jones chatting cage turned 25 years of age yesterday. So with that, we wish a happy belated birthday to Delino DeShields of the Texas Rangers. And Delino, you had 3 hits and a walk yesterday in your birthday performance in a big 12-6 win for the Rangers over the Tigers down there in Arlington. So I got to ask, how did this birthday stack up against the 24 that came before it?
You know, I've had some pretty good birthdays. All of them, I've been playing baseball. But yesterday was kind of cool. We won, which was great. But our general manager got us down to win last night too. So, you know, that's pretty neat to be able to be a part of that. And you know, he's not even 40 yet, so you know, he's got a long career ahead of him and a lot more wins to go. But yesterday was cool. My mom came in town. She surprised me. You know, I had some friends that came in town to hang out with me yesterday. So it was all around a good day.
Yeah, I'll say so. Milestones all the way around from the sounds of it. So fans, you know the drill by now. To go one-on-one with Delino DeShields, just fire up the webcam or submit questions through the MLB Fans app, and many of you have done that already. So Delino, we're going to start on social media. This one from Silver Surfer, and a good one here. What's a better feeling for you defensively? Is it an outfield assist or perhaps making a great diving catch?
I like going and getting the ball. So I think making a diving catch and, you know, preventing some runs for me. You know, I have a decent arm, but to be realistic, I'm not gonna throw many guys out. So, you know, going in the gap, diving for a ball, coming on a ball, you know, making a play to save a run. You know, I take pride in that stuff, and you know, every ball that's hitting the outfield, I feel like I can get to it. And, you know, I just want to help our pitchers out and help the team out as much as I can.
Yeah, you can't teach speed, as the old saying goes, so good stuff there, Delino. Right now, for the first time, one of our many fans is lined up and ready to go one-on-one with you, Delino. So right now, fan, please state your name, your location, and your question, please.
Hi, my name is Cole. I'm from North Dakota, and my question for you, what is your favorite part about being on the Rangers?
I came over in 2015, and right away it felt they made me feel a part of the family, you know. And my favorite part is probably that. Like, whenever somebody comes in, you feel at home. The fans here are great, beautiful ballpark. You know, the organization is top of the line from the top down, and it's just, I mean, I could go on and on, but I think that's probably the biggest thing for me, coming from a different organization. You know, just feeling like I was part of the family here.
Yeah, just a quality situation all the way up and down the board, no question, down there for the Rangers. And right now, Delino, another fan is ready to go via webcam. So, fan, please state your name, your location, and your question for Delino DeShields.
Hi, my name is Jake. I'm from New York. And my question is, if you keep this up with how well you're doing defensively, do you think you have a shot at winning Gold Glove?
You asked, do I have a shot at winning a Gold Glove?
That's correct.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe not this year. You know, I haven't been playing as much, I guess, to be qualified for that, maybe. But you know, that's always been one of my goals. Coming up, you know, as kids, you always want to hit, you know, and be the guy that, you know, you want to come out here and swing the bat. No, you take for granted, you know, your defense. But over the past couple of years, I've really, you know, settled down and really taken pride in my defense. And, you know, this is my 3rd year playing the outfield. So I'm still learning new things. But I want to constantly improve and be the best outfielder I can be. You know, because one of my goals is to win a Gold Glove. So, you know, going into next year, just like every year, it's a goal of mine, and I feel like I'm very capable to achieving that.
And hopefully a lot of years ahead of you, so many chances to win that first and maybe more than one Gold Glove down the road. Delino, right now, time for the EDJ question of the day. And fans that follow your career know you were very nearly an LSU Tiger. So with that, the question for you is, what was it like to be recruited out of high school in both baseball and football?
It was crazy. I played my freshman year of high school, and it kind of took away from my baseball. I wasn't as focused, and my sophomore year, I said I'm not playing football no more. And my junior year, the seniors in my class, they begged me to play because we didn't have a running back. So I played, and I told them I was going to be there for summer workouts because, summer baseball, of course. And right away, I started getting scholarships. I wasn't expecting to get scholarships, and they just started flowing. And the process was very overwhelming. I don't think anybody on the football side my junior year knew that I even played baseball. So it wasn't until my junior summer going into my senior year where schools were really, talking about the dual scholarship thing and coming to school to play both. And it was something that I was really wanting to do. But going to school, I would have just went to school because, I had guys that I played with that was going to play school or college football, and I wanted to jumpstart my professional career. As much as I wanted to go to school, it would have been awesome. The process was amazing. But, this process, getting drafted, where I got drafted and coming up through the minor leagues and getting to the big leagues at 22 years old, I could have asked for a better roadmap for me.
I think it's safe to say that Rangers fans are happy with the decisions that you have made and continue to make as you pursue your career on the baseball diamond. Right now, Delino, another fan on the webcam, is ready to go one-on-one. So, fan, please, your name, your location, and your question.
My name is Joe from New York, and Delino, before I say my question, I just got to say happy birthday, man. You're the big 2-5, and my question is,
Appreciate it.
If you didn't play out, what position would you play?
Say it again?
If you didn't play outfield, what position would you play?
I got drafted as a second baseman. So if I had a position, it'd probably be second base. I kind of joke around with my teammates about catching because I used to catch when I was playing travel ball coming up, and I just talked about how cool it would be to be a catcher who could run like me, and how unique that would be to be behind the plate and be able to steal bases. You don't see that very often. So, but I love the middle infield. It keeps me very locked in and involved in the game. Outfield, you can kind of daydream a little bit, which in time you get better at it. But for me, going from second base to outfield, it was difficult trying to pay attention because you just don't really know what's going on. But I've gotten better. Like I said, it's been my third year in the outfield, so it's still a learning thing. And but second base has always been my dream position. But we have a pretty good second baseman here, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. So.
Yeah, I think you guys are pretty good at that spot, like you said, but the outfield has certainly served you well. Right now, Delino, we go back to social media, the MLB Fans app, and this is by far my favorite question submitted amongst all the ones that we do have, and it's quite simply, have you ever even dared to touch the head of Adrian Beltre?
I've attempted plenty of times, but I always get a little nervous. But I don't know if y'all saw his 3,000. I'm sure you did. But if you go back and replay that, I actually did touch his head for that. I had to. I just had to do it at least one time. And he how he is with that. But he turned around and gave me this look, and I was like, hey, my bad. I just had to do it this one. It was just a special moment. So he let it slide. That's probably the only time that I ever do it, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely one of the more eccentric characters in baseball and a future Hall of Famer, no doubt. Of course, as we all know, he just recently hit the 3,000 hit plateau, so congrats to him. Right now, Delino, another fan, ready to go one-on-one. So, fan, go ahead with your name, your location, and your question, please.
Hi, Delino. My name is Justin. I'm from Woodbridge, Virginia, and I wanted to know who is your favorite player growing up?
Well, I mean, my dad played in the Big East for 13 years. One guy that always stood out to me was Matt Stairs. I say that, and people are like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." My dad played with him in Chicago, and he would come off the bench and just take hacks and just try to hit the ball as far as he could. And that was something that I kind of admired growing up. And obviously, my dad, he's been my role model, but I think my favorite player, I have to say Matt Stairs for sure.
Interesting choice there. And Delino, this has certainly been a pleasure, a lot of fun today. We thank you for coming aboard, and good luck to you and the Rangers the rest of the way as we come down the home stretch of the 2017 season. So thanks again.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, Delino DeShields, our guest today on the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. Join us again next time right here on MLB.com.